Well, sad news out of Canada, Winnipeg, Jet City, came through that rapper RUP MONSTA has died. You may know him. He's got a couple big songs. One of my most favorite is Dead Fly with Brooklyn. He also has a couple with that Jay Northside out of Edmonton. And I was really getting into him. Actually, I got into that Dead Fly years ago. And it's been one of my favorites for years. Actually, I heard about him years and years ago. He released this Dead Fly, which, like I said, is one of my ultimate most favorites of all time out of any rappers. But it's also got Brooklyn, but he's really good in the hook too. And then he's got one with Jay Northside in Edmonton. I think it's called Lean Out. And I like that one. And I was like, man, this guy's pretty good. And I was watching him recently. And then I was like, I really hope this guy pulls through, because Brooklyn committed suicide and died. And I thought RUP MONSTA was smart. I said, is RUP MONSTA this guy that's going to be really smart and stay away from the drugs and alcohol and pull through and get to an old age? He's got a lot of great work to stand behind when he gets older, right? I thought this was one of the guys that understood it. But I'm not sure what happened. But as you can see, people are wishing their condolences. Chris Sharp, from the day we met in high school, I knew you were special. We worked on some dope projects together. I'm going to miss you, RUP MONSTA. I can't believe you are gone. You will always be a Canadian music legend. Got some other ones. Lots of condolences from people. It's all just pouring in now that he's passed away. So I'm sure they will. There will be some kind of updates, maybe, that we'll hear what exactly happened. Did he overdose? Did he commit suicide? Was he killed in a murder? What, how did he die? Because he was young. He wasn't old. Lots of rest in pieces. Looks like 8 hours ago. Just found out a rapper on my friends list passed on. The 9th of December, 2021. So we're getting close to Christmas. 2021. So that's sad. Everybody's getting ready for Christmas. Here's Jay Tonner. That's Jay Northside, Edmonton. He's fairly famous in the Edmonton and Canada. East to West Canada, and probably all over the United States and other places in the world he's known too, actually. And I've heard of him, and he's been nothing but good to me. He never gave me any money, but I've talked to him and stuff. But I didn't like what he did with my brother John Gotti, how he deleted that video, but it's none of my business at the end of the day, really. But in my fan opinion, like my opinion as being a fan, I was sort of upset that they deleted that John Gotti video. John Gotti had came to Edmonton, as he frequently does, and they shot a music video, and it was online on YouTube, and it was popular, and a lot of people did like it. It was getting a lot of views, and it fit into the algorithm, believe it or not, even though it was a little bit weird. They deleted it. So we didn't appreciate that. 13 hours ago, trying to figure out what happened to him. Yeah, so you can see here he's not looking as young as he once did. I think it was drugs. That tends to be the thing with a lot of these guys. You're thinking they're doing good, they're talented, they got a lot of great records and music videos. You're like, wow, I love this person. They're great at music. Okay, so it looks like it just happened. See, continue your recovery. So he was just recovering, eh? November 2, he probably relapsed and he died from an overdose. That's my suspicion. Now that I see that, okay, he didn't, okay, I'm sort of a doctor, so I can tell, like, in his complexion, he looks like he's having a hard time in his body. And, like, it looks like he needs a good rest, and, yeah, he needs to recover. It looks like if he drinks or does any of these certain things anymore, he might keel over and die. And it looked like he had to drink like green juice, that green grass juice, just to recover. And he just didn't, because he must have relapsed, is what happened. You get old. Some of these people, you ever heard the saying? One saying that I try to go by sometimes is appreciate what you have. That's a big one. That would stop a lot of people from getting shot, like a lot of those rappers getting shot. They have these gigantic 70 million hit records. They have millions in the bank, but they still need to go do this and push the envelope and push this and push the limit. And that's when they always get shot. You didn't have to do the show that night. You could have stayed home, ordered a medium pizza, and watched a movie and made sure everything was safe. But you had to push the envelope. Okay? And that's what happens. That's not how you make it to 80, 90 years old. Sometimes you have to lay down. Sometimes you have to, believe it or not, you have to look like a punk. Everybody says, oh, there's jail rules. In jail, you have to, when somebody calls you a B word, a bitch, or whatever, you have to fight them. No, you don't. That is stupid law. Then you could catch a charge. You could make somebody so angry that you hit them, then it becomes something bigger. They want to stab you, and then you get stabbed and dead because you punched the guy. When it could simply just look like, oh, that guy's a pussy, and you leave the area, and it never becomes anything, and you could punch somebody for calling you a bitch, and then they charge you, and believe it or not, you get charged and have to go to time. All because that person called you a bitch. Well, because of prison rules, that prison rule stuff's garbage, because if you don't do it, you walk away. If you can, don't get me wrong, if you're getting attacked, fight back. But if you can walk away, if somebody calls you a bitch, they can call you whatever. Walk away, and you'll be laughing when you're at home in your nice warm bed with your gun and all your amenities, because these fake jail rules. Those rules are just a way for whoever's spitting off all those rules at you, they think they're the leader and shit. That's the person really that needs to get knocked out, is the person that's, when you get in the jail and they think they're the fucking rule keeper, that's your enemy right there. That's the one that just won't shut the fuck up about all these rules. They're trying to impose rules on you, make them seem, it's a sexual dominance thing at the end of the day, with some of them. They are the ones saying the rules. You're listening to what they're telling you. If they didn't exist, there would be nobody in your ear telling you these things. Get it? So there's a little bit of there's a lot of manipulation that they've done with this whole jail thing with first-timers, not knowing how it works. The rumors you hear, it's all set up. All those rules and things are fake. Now, don't get me wrong. You want to be courteous, and some of the rules are real, like the certain bathroom rules and garbage rules and things like that. That's just common courtesy as a man. But it can go too far. Sometimes they use the rules system or whatever. See, because it's not even a rules system. If you have to follow like a rules system, then you're probably getting exploited. It should just be already hard-coded. Like, don't walk too close to another guy or whatever. But it's just, yeah, but you got to watch that. And RIP to RUP MONSTA. And hopefully all his fans and everything. I know he's got some great music.